Orndorff, who you see right there. That's Travis Orndorff, Paul's little son there, the dark hair. He loves to bowl.
And I tell you, the hospitality that they've shown here in Atlanta has been great. And there's his wife, Rhonda.
Yeah. That youngster's quite a kid. Somebody was asking him if he wrestled. He said, I do the real thing, not that other stuff.
Here's a look at what Jeri's done. 9 strikes on lane 21. Once again, still her favorite lane.
And she keeps right on rolling along.
And that's the way you want to start a championship match out.
And here is Robin Romeo, 32 years old. Caught fire here in the first round of match play and came from 22nd after 3 rounds.
Robin really starting out slow in 1990. She had such a banner year in 1989. She set the record of all-time earnings of $113,000. She won 5 titles. And here's a look at her game. She can play on any condition, Jay. 5-step approach, using all of the approach. Strong finish. Here's the knee bend. Actually, the bent elbow as she comes through, but she's so consistent.
Robin missed the cut in Yuma. Struggled, as you mentioned, this year. Missed the cut in Hilton Head last week. At one point, she'd qualified for 70 consecutive match play finals, and that streak was broken in Houston last year.
Well, I asked Robin why she felt this year now she hasn't been bowling as well. And, you know, it's like your sophomore year when you have such a great freshman year, or a lot of times you see the rookie of the year is coming back and not doing well the second time, and you have that letdown. And she did such great things last year.
She's open here in the second. Gives the opportunity for Jeri to get going early. 180.5 average on the TV pair and 225.5 tonight. Nothing like being in the right place at the right time.
That's right. Now Jeri looking for a double. Wants to get the advantage early in the match.
Oh my, that looked like it was way short, but somehow she got them all down.
Exactly, that was way short. That ball came up very, very light. She got a lot of pin action here. Watch the head pin. As it goes against the side wall, comes back, and at the last minute, just the nose of it's going to trip that 7 out.
Head pin there, taking out the 2, 4, and the 7. And a strike in the third. 3 in a row for Jeri Edwards to start this championship match. The winner gets $6,000.
She's leading by 32 pins. Right now, Robin Romeo has to get things started in the 3rd frame. Whoa, she's going to get the break, but she doesn't. Really a disadvantage for Robin right now coming on. She has not bowled on the championship pair for at least an hour. Jeri has bowled on the pair for 2 games. She knows what the lanes are doing.
Just a 2-pin difference in match play earlier this week. There is her sister, Tori Romeo, and Ray Romeo, her dad, who has just had some successful surgery. I'm sure he's watching from out in Van Nuys, California tonight. We'll send him our best and hope he's recuperating in fine fashion.
A very supportive family Robin has. Joan Romeo, her mom, Ray, at many tournaments. Robin carries the light hit.
Strike in the 4th. She's the 5th all-time career earnings leader on tour with better than $317,000.
Right now, Jeri Edwards, well on her way to her first LPBT title.
What a story it would be.
And she strings 4 in a row.
She has really seemed to get stronger and smoother. Her rhythm especially very fluid as she's gone along here.
Exactly. Once you get confident in the approach and in the pair, and right now she's taking a re-rack. She wants to make sure the pins are on spot.
2 re-racks allowed. Fran Wolf, the tournament director, is handling that situation. I want to thank Bill Vint, the director of marketing, who's been a lot of help to me. I've had fun here. It's been great being with you all.
Well, I've enjoyed working with you too, Jay. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Well, that'd be fine.
Right now, Jeri looking for her 5th strike in a row. She carries the swisher, the light hit. And it looks like it might be Jeri Edwards' night. And when you've got them falling like this, I guess there's no stopping you. As you can see here, the ball deflects, the head pin comes out, helps trip out the 4, 5, 7.
Robin a little high.
Robin really not able to get things going.
And she's run into a bit of a buzzsaw here.
That's right. It's tough to have your opponent come out and start out with the first 5 strikes at you, and you still feel a little cold, and already half the match is gone. Robin enjoys aerobics. She's also into nutrition. Most all the players out here do some sort of other physical activity, whether it be aerobics, jogging, outdoor sports. And a lot of players read. I see that on their hobby list, reading.
Robin in a hole down 52. Bowling on lane 21 in the 6th frame. Jeri Edwards having some night. Oh, boy, looked good.
It did look good. She blew the 5 pin out, but the 10 pin stayed. Watch the pin action here as the 5 pin's going to go against the left wall, hits the 7, 6 pin flies in front of the 10. And Robin, one of the only players that actually uses a backup ball to pick up her 10 pin.
Been seeded number 1 7 times in her career and won 4 titles.
And Jeri has the first 5 in a row, and she is now down on the approach, killing bugs. I think her target is moving. As the bug has now cleared the approach, Jeri will take it on as she keeps the Kmart Challenge alive. First player to shoot 300 will receive $100,000.
Last time I mentioned it, she didn't strike, so I'm glad it was you this time.
Well, hopefully we didn't jinx her. Must be you, Jay.
That's half a dozen, cousin. Wow. Wait.
Jeri Edwards has now taken the lead by 63 pins. Right now the crowd is really pulling to see that 300 game. They sure look pretty up there. All those X's. Oh!
The string comes to a close with the 10 pin standing, 6 in a row, and a lead of 62 pins for Jeri Edwards.
What a super shot that was, as she just wrapped that 10. No problem with the spare conversion. As Robin gave her a little talking to, said, you know, nice shot. Players out here for one another.
And another 10 pin.
Robin really not getting the break on that ball. 6-pin once again sitting in the channel. Robin Romeo can really only shoot 216 at this point in the match. Jeri Edwards would really need to just stay clean.
Robin has finished second 9 times in her career, and it would appear that tonight will be number 10 in that area.
Yes, if I was a betting person, that's probably what I would say too. Robin, the first woman to ever shoot 2 800 series.
Robin with 11 300 games in her career. Jeri with 2, and that's a 3, 6, 7, 10.
To pick up this spare, you want to hit on the right side of the 3-pin, throwing the 3-pin right into the 7-pin, and I think Robin's going to give it a shot.
Why not?
Just like that.
Oh, what a fine conversion. You won't see it done any better than that. What a fine, fine play.
This is how it's written in the textbook, because this 3-pin slides off into the 7.
And you see this veteran reacting. Not maybe as much reaction as you expect for such a great shot, but she's been around.
And also, she's no longer in the match. Her best score could be 202. And it's all over at this point, as Jeri Edwards is going to be the winner of the Greater Atlanta Open.
Her first time ever to bowl here in Atlanta, which is a tremendous bowling area here in the South, and she gets the job done.
It's nice to get the job done early here.
The number 3 spot.
And her smile got bigger, Jay. If that's possible.
This is a Thursday night she will long remember.
You always remember that first win as a very special win. And like I mentioned before, I'm sure you're going to see a lot of Jeri Edwards in the future. If she's planning on being out here full time, that gives you the advantage of that constant competition. It's tough being a part-time player.
She's made the commitment now, and certainly this has got to be the greatest thrill of her bowling career, to take down her first LPBT title.
Her 1990 LPBT earnings have been $0, so
yep.
She just put herself right in one of the top positions.
I think somebody just told her she won.
I think she knew that last frame, because like I said, I saw that smile get bigger.
Well, she ought to know she's your regular scorekeeper when
That's
she
right.
doesn't make the
She
top
should know
spot.
the score, right?
Right. Well, I know Denny Schreiner, when he gets word of this, will be thrilled. Robin finishing second, $3,000. You wonder about the thoughts going through her mind right now. She's almost giggling.
We saw Michelle Mullen win earlier this year. She's also from Matson, Illinois, as Jeri Edwards is. So maybe those ladies out in Matson, Illinois want to come out and win some LPBT titles. And our scorekeeper, Jan Schmidt, has said she's from there too, so she would like to win next.
The 89 bowler of the year, Robin Romeo, finishing second.
Robin Romeo with a score of 168. Not a great score, but when your opponent comes out and throws the first 6 at you, you have a tendency to lose that drive. as she crosses over, and it's all academic. And she's just trying to post the score at this point.
Well, we sit in on a little bit of history tonight as we watch Jeri Edwards win her first Ladies Pro Bowlers Tour title, the Greater Atlanta Open. She comes from the number 3 qualifying position. And happiness reigns for Jeri Edwards, the 27-year-old Madison, Illinois native. 245, 168, and a standing ovation for this young lady who's been a crowd pleaser all week. Jeri Edwards wins the Greater Atlanta Open in her first appearance here in the Georgia Capitol. Back in a moment.